(8,400 RPM). Let that sink in for a moment. From a V8 in a road car. That's not just a number, it's a statement. BMW has gifted us with so many incredible engines over the years, but there's one naturally aspirated masterpiece that, for many, stands head and shoulders above the rest, screaming its defiance at the turbocharged present. Today, we're making the case for why it's the undisputed king. So, which engine are we talking about? None other than the legendary S65. This is the heart that powered the E90X M3s from 2007 to 2013. A 4-liter V8. It was a seriously bold move from BMW. It was actually derived from the S85 V10, but made bespoke for the M3. And get this, it was even lighter than the iconic S54 inline-6 it replaced. So why the S65? Why all this passion that still burns bright today? It's not just because it's a V8. It's about a character you just can't find anymore. That raw connection, an incredible sound, and throttle response so sharp it redefines what engaging truly means. This is the story of a legend. Alright, let's talk about that headline figure, an 8,400 RPM redline. That's extraordinary for a V8, plain and simple. The S65 is like an athlete, always begging you to stretch its legs and explore those upper limits. The power delivery? It's beautifully linear, just building and building in intensity until you hit this spine-tingling crescendo. And the sound. It starts as this deep, menacing growl, but as those revs climb, it transforms into a feral, motorsport-inspired shriek that absolutely electrifies your senses. It's an unforgettable, visceral kick. Then there's the throttle response. A huge part of that comes down to something special: individual throttle bodies, ITBs. Basically, one glorious trumpet for each cylinder. This is race-bred technology, and on the road, it's a game changer. Forget turbo lag, there's none of that here. The connection between your right foot and the engine's reaction, it feels telepathic. The tiniest twitch from you translates into an immediate, precise surge of power. This razor sharpness gives you incredible control and makes the car feel like it's wired directly into your brain. It's addictive. Now, this incredible character isn't just accidental. It's born from some truly meticulous engineering. The S65's short stroke design is a big reason it can rev so high, so happily. Its aluminum silicon alloy block helps it weigh in at just 202 kilograms. That's impressively light. In fact, it's 15 kilograms lighter than the S54 six-cylinder it took over from. Think about that. A V8 that's lighter than the straight six it replaced. BMW didn't stop there. Sophisticated double Vanos keeps the power delivery smooth and optimized across the entire rev range. This wasn't just brilliance you felt, it was recognized, winning its class in the International Engine of the Year Awards for 5 years straight. So, you've got the screaming revs, that instant response, and brilliant engineering. But the S65's real magic? It's how all these pieces come together. It creates something that's way more than just numbers on a spec sheet. It's this perfect marriage of technical genius and raw, emotional driving fun. With 414 horsepower, peaking way up at 8,300 RPM, it's not just about the peak power. It's about the feeling it gives you getting there. This engine has such a distinct, vibrant personality. It demands to be driven, and it rewards you like crazy when you push it towards that stratospheric red line. It makes the E90X M3 feel intensely alive and utterly special. This engine defines the car, turning every single drive into an event. Now let's be real, no high-performance machine is complete without its quirks. The S65 definitely demands respect and some diligent maintenance. Rod bearing wear is a known issue, and it's something owners often address proactively. Throttle actuators also need looking after down the line. But for those who understand what this engine is and are prepared to care for it, these are often seen as manageable trade-offs for the absolutely sublime driving experience it offers. And here's a crucial point, they just don't make them like this anymore. The S65 was the first and last naturally aspirated V8 in an M3. It was a glorious, high-revving end of an era before turbochargers became the norm. Modern turbos, they're incredibly potent, no question, but many of them lack that specific, raw, high-revving character and the kind of immediate feedback that makes the S65 so intoxicating. It really does represent a pinnacle of driver involvement. So, that screaming 8400 RPM redline, the telepathic response from the ITBs, the motorsport DNA baked right in, it all comes together to create an experience that is, for me, undeniably the peak of BMW's road car engines. The S65 isn't just a lump of metal, it's the vibrant, beating heart of one of the greatest driving machines ever conceived. And that, without a shadow of a doubt, is why the BMW S65 is one of the best engines BMW has ever put in a road car. But that's just my take. What do you think? Is the S65 the undisputed king, or does another BMW engine wear that crown in your book? If you have enjoyed the video, please feel free to subscribe. It really helps the channel grow.